What's up, guys? It is Jay Beebs here, and welcome to the very first episode of the Sidemen FC Create Club Career Mode series. In today's episode, unfortunately, there is no gameplay because, as I explained in episode 0, I'm going to be doing an episode for each month of the calendar year. So that way, 12 episodes a season. I'm estimating this will probably take 8 or 9 seasons, so there's going to be a lot of episodes, and we'll be playing 2 games each episode. I recently decided upon that. But there will be no gameplay in today's episode. However, we're meeting the team and also bringing in some very needed additions. So, looking at the starting basic 11, I'm thinking of playing a 4-4-1-1 this season. I mean, Bradley in goal, he's young. He's not that good, but I don't know if I want to buy a replacement. Hopefully, dynamic potential can make him be good. Excellent center back pairing in White and Horton. Partridge and Fitzgerald, outside backs. Hurst, Stanley, center mids, another 2 key players for us right down the middle. Bayumi and Norman on the wings, not the greatest, but could be worked with. Pratt at attacking mid, not the greatest either, but Kent up top is quite good. So considering, we're obviously starting down in EFL League 2, I think this is a pretty decent side. Obviously, with a couple of certain transfers, I could really make this team a contender for promotion in our very first year. But we're starting off in the preseason. We did end up tying in the first match of the group stage 2-2 with goals from Pratt and Kent. We would then lose the second match of preseason 3-2, unfortunate loss. But more importantly, Horton sprained his ankle and he is going to be out for 4 weeks. However, this happened on the 7th, and I believe the first match day in EFL League 2 is on the 7th of September. August. So hopefully he'll be able to be back and returned. But that could have been a huge blow that you do not want to see at all in preseason, especially with how there is really a lack of depth at this squad. And we finished the group stage with a 1-0 win thanks to a single goal from Kent. But unfortunately, that would not be enough to advance in the group stage, and we have been knocked out. However, it's not the end of the world. Did not really expect to do that well. But Loki, who I have bought, first player joining the club will be Karamoko Dembele. Obviously, wonder kid. Everyone, I think I forgot about him recently, but I think 2 years ago, everyone knew who he was. He was playing with Celtic's first team when he was 16, and it was all the rage. Saw it all over Twitter, Instagram, even on YouTube. So decided, why not bring him in? He's a big name. Hopefully, he can bring some new fans to the club. 1.9 million. He looks like a little bit of Toby, very pacey, pretty good ball control, a very raw prospect. Don't know exactly how I'm gonna work him into the team, what exactly I want him to do, but I do know that he will be a building block for this team in the future. I have also bought Sylvain Wallner, the Swiss right back from a Swiss side, I honestly can't remember, for $920,000, 60 overall. He's going to be starting right away, very high potential as well. He's 6'2", so that definitely helps me with a little bit of height in that back line. And if I were to switch to a 3-back in the future, he can obviously also play center back. Also joining the team is Faisayu Deli Bashiru, the Nigerian center mid from Sheffield Wednesday. Contract was expiring this year, so I was able to get him below his market value. Got him for $970,000. Very, very good player. Very quick, very good dribbler. I think I'm going to morph him to play that attacking mid role in our formation. So obviously we'll have to work on the shooting and passing a little bit. But have a good building block for what ideally I want to be my future attacking midfielder. And rounding out the transfers is Adam Montgomery from Celtic as well. Brought him in as well. I might even pair him up with Karamoko. But $930,000, 60 overall. He can play left back, left wing. Obviously he's very good going forward. And again, I'm starting off with a 4-back, but there will be seasons where I change to a 3-back or a 5-back, or maybe I want to switch him to left mid because he is very good going forward, very good dribbler. So, really with all these players, they don't really have specified roles, and they're a little bit of a raw prospect I can hopefully shape into the first team player that I want them to be. But guys, that is the end of the first episode. Obviously, the way I'm doing this, 3 episodes a day, so this next episode will be coming out later, and obviously the third one after that. There will be gameplay in those, so you want to go ahead check those out. I'm also going to be posting the full gameplay from all these all these episodes, so hopefully, you know, a little bit of gameplay tips, or also if you guys just kind of want to see the full entire gameplay compared to what eventually will be the edited version. But again, by the time you're watching this, the next episode's probably already out, so go ahead, check that out. Subscribe if you're new, and it is JB signing off. What's up, guys? It is Jay Beebs here, and welcome to the second episode of the Sidemen FC Create Club Career Mode series. Obviously, yes, this is Sidemen FC, but I'm not using the players. We're down in EFL League 2. It's Create Club, but I'm bringing in players, and obviously I'm pretending the 7 of them are the manager. You know, they're the board, and obviously we got the investment into the team. It's my job to make sure that they don't fire me, and we can keep a good team that also plays some attacking football. And we have a chance to really make a name for ourselves in our very first ever game in actual league competition. We are hosting Barrow at the Kicktown Arena. Sidemen FC versus Barrow. And the starting lineup is as follows. We're playing a 4-4-1-1 attack, or actually midfield. Bradley's in goal. Horton and White are the center backs. Wallner and Montgomery are the outside backs. Hurst and Stanley, center mids. Dembele, Norman, outside mids. Dele Bashiru is the attacking mid, and Kent is the main man up top. Here are the highlights from Sidemen FC's first ever game. I mean, a 3-1 victory to start off. Not only is your journey as a club, as a manager, and also just for the series, perfectly the way. I mean, it could have gone a lot better. I'm not gonna lie. They did have more expected goals than us, so we were very opportunistic. We took advantage of the chances that we had, and obviously, when you do that, chances are you are gonna end up winning, and we were able to do so. Again, wasn't perfect, but when you win 3-1, you cannot complain. In the EFL Cup, we would get knocked out in the first round after losing to Plymouth Argyle on pens. We drew 2-2 but lost 4-3 on pens. And Frederick Guest is the first player to depart the club. He will be joining Irish side Finn Harps for $150,000. In the league, we were able to pick up a very good win against Bristol Rovers, who overall-wise are one of the best teams in the division to start off with. Again, I don't know what happened with transfers, but with a double from Kent. We would end up then drawing at Bradford City 1-1, thanks to a goal from Dele Bashiru. We would unfortunately take a heavy loss against Port Vale 3-1. They're a very good team, so I'm not going to complain too much about this result. So I was able to save up a little bit of money in order to get some youth scouts, and like I said, in episode 0 of this series, only going to be scouting in England, Nigeria, and India. First scout is going to England for 3 months. I'm also having another youth academy scout going to Nigeria for 3 months to get us a goalkeeper. And our third and final youth scout will be going to India. I'm just hoping somehow we can get an absolute legend. So now we got a big game as we were playing in our first away game, traveling to Bescott Stadium to face Walsall. The lineup is the exact same as it is, and I'm also going to tell you guys in advance there's probably not going to be many changes. There's not enough depth to really want to rotate players. I don't have any young players I really want to see progress and evolve, so get used to this lineup because it's going to be there for a while. Here are the highlights. I mean, a win is a win. 3-2. It's very nice that we've played, me personally, I've played 2 games. We scored 3 goals in each. So obviously, as long as our defense can just step it up a little bit, maybe only hold them to 1 or 0 goals, we can easily get some wins. I don't understand how both of our expected goals were 4.3, but ours counts as higher. So if someone could explain that in the comments, that would be much appreciated. But overall, pretty good performance from the boys. And in the league, we're currently sitting in 5th, 3 points off the title, and 2 points away from not being in a promotion spot. But hopefully we can hold this 5th place space. I don't really want automatic promotion. I don't think really where this club is, we don't need it. I'll gladly go into the promotion playoffs, but ultimately, I think our goal should be get promoted. And next episode, probably going to play first game against AFC Wimbledon in the EFL Trophy, and probably against Sutton United on the 11th, because I have done a Road to Glory with them, so I have a little bit of fondness in my heart. But guys, that is it for today's episode. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. More episodes coming on the way, don't you worry. Actually, another episode will be coming out in just an hour, so unless you're watching this live time, it's already out. Subscribe if you're new, and it is J Beebs signing off. What's up, guys? It is J Beebs here, and welcome to the 3rd episode of the Sidemen FC Create Career Mode series. Today's episode is going to be a big one for us because we're finally playing a cup game, so that's a little bit of exciting. Also playing against a team that I have done a career mode series with, so that's another interesting thing. But we also get a little bit unfortunate with some cards from the referee. So all that to come in today's episode. Here we go. Like I said, probably going to be playing some cup action, and we are starting off by traveling to Plough Lane to face AFC Wimbledon. Here's the starting lineup in our beautiful red away kits. Bradley's in goal, Horton White center backs, Wallner, Montgomery outside backs, Hurst and Stanley center mids, Dembele, Norman on the wings, Dele Bashiru is the attacking mid, and Kent is the main man up top. We've been playing well all season. Hopefully the success continues. Here are the highlights. Now, this result is interesting to me. Obviously, we are Sidemen FC. I've placed us in EFL League 2. AFC Wimbledon are up in EFL League 1. They are one of the worst teams in EFL League 1, though, however, so that does have to be taken into account. But we did just beat a team in division higher than us 3-1 and a comfortable win at that. So this is potentially shaping up to be an absolute dominant year for us. In the league, we would end up drawing Swindon Town at 2-2. And we got a big game. I've done a career mode series with Sutton United. Don't think it's out yet, but it maybe will be coming out at some point in the future. We are traveling to face them at Gander Green Lane. Again, we are in our beautiful red away kits. Lineups are the same. Here are the highlights. So it's my first time drawing a game. Honestly, haven't done it before on FIFA. Well, I had done it before, but not in the series of me actually playing a game. So I don't know really how to feel. Would have liked to have won, but really just glad we did not lose. And we can, I don't want to say be proud of this, but we can use it as a building block to move on in the future. In EFL League 2, we would end up losing to Forest Green Rovers 2-1. We would end up drawing Harrogate Town, who I did a career mode with. So if you, I don't want to spend this entire series self-plugging, but that's not wrong. That is another team I've done a series with. And in the league, we have dropped down to 9th place, and we have played 9 games. Last episode, we played 5 games, and we were in 5th. So hopefully this is not a trend that continues. Instead of going down, we can hopefully work our way back up. We are only 3 points off of being in the playoff spot, and it is also, again, 9 games into a 46-game season, so there's still a lot to happen. But it's just make me feel a little bit better if we were fighting for those top spots. Next episode, don't know what I'm going to play. I'm going to have to play against Leyton Orient. because obviously their affiliation with the Sidemen. Might even play Northampton Town. We'll see how that goes. But I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. The series is not going to stop until I win the Champions League. So obviously it's going to take a while. It's going to be a long journey, but hopefully it's a fun one. And yeah, if you want to see the full gameplay from these episodes, that is also out on my channel, so go ahead, feel free to do that. See you guys in the next episode, and it is J Beebs signing off. Hello everyone, and welcome to the 4th episode of the Sidemen FC Create Career Mode series. In today's episode, we get some cup action at Kicktown Arena, as well as another league game. And also, obviously, the rest of the season is still going on. We still got some league fixtures, and hopefully it's a good one. But however, we do start off with a 1-0 loss to Hartlepool United. Gut-wrenching loss, but I mean, these results will unfortunately happen. And like I said, we'll be having some cup action at the Kicktown Arena, and that will be happening as we host Northampton in the Papa John's Trophy. And the team we're lining up with, staying with that 4-4-1-1, Bradley is in goal, Horton and White center backs, Walnut, Montgomery outside backs, Hurst and Stanley center mid, Dembele, Norman outside mid, Dele Bashiru is the attacking mid, and Kent the man up top. Here are the highlights. So we were obviously able to get the 4-2 win. Very good result from the boys. I mean, you look at expected goals, we definitely deserve to win. And thankfully we get to move on. In the league, we would also pick up a 2-1 victory over Exeter City. We would end up drawing Oldham Athletic 2-2. However, we easily could have won, but Kent missed a penalty. We were able to get revenge in the league and once again beat Northampton as we beat them 2-1. And we're hosting Leyton Orient at the Kicktown Arena. Obviously, the Sidemen film videos with Leyton Orient all the time. They're at their stadium, so I figured we gotta make them our rival, and we got a big game today. The lineup is the exact same as it has been, as it always will be, because honestly, this is the best lineup at the club. With this lineup, I don't think anybody could beat us in this division. Here are the highlights. So you look at the stats, and again, stats can play both sides. However, it looks like we should have lost. We should have actually won if we just held off for another 5 minutes at the end there, but was not able to do that, so we do end up getting the draw. Really annoyed that we just couldn't hold off for 5 more minutes, but I guess that's going to happen sometimes. You've got to understand it's going to happen and move on with life. In the league, we would end up drawing Newport County 1-1. And in the league, we are currently now sitting in 10th, only 1 point off of the promotion playoffs, so it's not exactly the end of the world. It's not exactly time to overreact, but it is nice to see that we're still kind of in the hunt, still kind of pushing for one of those spots. Next episode, we'll most likely play a cup game against Forest Green, and after that, I don't know which league game I'm going to play. But guys, that is going to conclude today's episode of the Sidemen FC Create Club series. I mean, it was a decent one. Definitely would have liked to have beaten Leyton Orient there, but you win some, you lose some. Unfortunately, you draw some. But next episode will be coming out shortly. Subscribe if you're new, and it is J Beebs signing off. What's up guys, it is J Beebs here, and welcome to the 5th episode of the Sidemen FC Create Club series. In today's episode, we will be facing off against the Vegans. If any of you know a little bit about the lower leagues of English football, you will know who we are playing against, so obviously you know who we will eventually be facing. But yeah. And we are facing the Vegans in the first round of the FA Cup. At the New Lawn, we are facing Forest Green Rovers, who are a fully vegan club. I think everything that they do is very vegan based. I think all their products, I don't know about jerseys, I don't know about that, but I believe some of their equipment is made of bamboo instead of wood. So certain things like that. And plus it's the FA Cup, so I figured I had to play against them. And the lineup is as follows. Bradley is our keeper, Horton and White are the center backs, Wallner and Montgomery are the outside backs, Hurst and Stanley are the center mids, Dembele and Norman are the outside mids, Dele Bashiru is the attacking mid, and Kent is the main man up top. We've been on a pretty good run of form recently. Hopefully that continues in this game. Here are the highlights. Two to 1 victory in the FA Cup, which means we will be advancing into the next round. Thankfully it was a semi-stress-free game. Obviously they got that goal towards the end, but overall we controlled it pretty much the entire time. In the league, we would end up drawing 1-1 against Mansfield Town, thanks to a goal from Karamoko Dembele. We'd also get a 1-1 draw against Colchester United, thanks to a goal from Montgomery. And now we're traveling to face Rochdale at Spotsland Stadium. The lineup is the same as it always is. Best lineup in the league in my opinion. Here are the highlights. So getting a 2-3 win is definitely not something you hate. I mean, again, you look at the stats, you can make an argument we should not have won, but that is also a little bit down to our play style. But honestly, as long as we keep getting these results, I'm not going to complain. In the league, we would end up getting a 1-0 victory over Tranmere Rovers thanks to a goal from our right back Wallner. And in the league, that has now catapulted us into 7th. We are in promotion playoffs spot, which is exactly where I want us to be. So as long as everything goes correctly, things don't change too much, we have a chance to be going up to EFL League 2, EFL League 1 next season. Next episode looks like it's going to be a lot of cup action. Hopefully it goes well. Rotherham United are up in EFL League 1, I believe, so that will be a tough game. We did just tie Mansfield Town 1-1 in the league, so hopefully we can get a win there. But I just wanted to say thank you so much, you guys, for watching this episode. Obviously, next episode will be coming out. We will be playing those cup games, and it'll also mark the halfway point of this first season. So that'll be something a little bit fun for me. Just kind of finally getting to the halfway point of this first year, kind of going back, reevaluating the squad. I mean, I don't have any money to do anything with it, so it's just a matter of, do I change formations, do I change tactics, which I probably won't do because things are going pretty well for us. But yeah, the next episode will be coming out later today, actually. Subscribe if you're new, and it is J Beebs signing off. What's up, guys? It is J Beebs here, and welcome to today's episode of the Sidemen FC Create Career Mode series. And things don't go exactly well today. We do play 2 games in the cup, and let's just say we're going to be fully focused on the league very soon. So we're starting off by hosting Rotherham United at Kicktown Arena. The lineup is the same as it always is for this series, playing that 4-4-1-1. Obviously, Kermofan, Dembele, Dele Bashiru, and Kent have really been our 3 main players going forward with that solid back 4. Hopefully we can get a result. Don't really count on it. I don't even want to call these highlights, but here you go. So we were almost able to fight back, but if you look at the stats, there's no way we should have even been in that game. So our FA Cup run is now officially over. In the league, we were able to pick up a 2-2 draw against Scunthorpe United. Also get a 1-1 draw against Carlisle United. And now we're hosting Mansfield Town in the second round of the Papa John's Trophy. Same lineup as always in our classic black kits. Again, I don't want to call these highlights, but here you go. 2 cup games, both in the second round, both hosting teams, and we get slapped up in both. I mean, 6-0 loss. I'll tell you, I don't understand how. I mean, these people probably have paid editors, but you know, if you're actually like going through doing a high production editing video and you get blown out, I don't understand how you can mentally go through the process of doing it. Like, I hated, I mean, just putting these clips together, and I'm not even doing anything, you know, big. Like, imagine you lose the Champions League final 4-0 in one of your career mode saves, and you have to go through and edit this, you know, full face cam, audio, and all that stuff. I gained a lot more respect for those people, but I mean, this is really bad news for Sidemen FC, with a horrible month for us. And it gets even worse with a 4-2 loss to Salford City, and a 2-1 loss to Crawley Town. But we finished it off with a 3-2 win. However, Bayumi is injured. But that injury will end up being minor, just like the difference between us going to the promotion playoff spots or not. It's only 1 point. Thankfully, we did have a very bad run in the cups, not necessarily in the league, so we are still in the mix, still up there. You know, obviously the season is still young. We're only 24 games in. We're just about halfway there, so actually we're a little over halfway there, so there's still a lot to come. But man, that was a bad one for us. Next episode, we won't be playing any league games because there isn't any league games to play. We'll probably play against Sutton United and maybe Hartlepool. I don't know. Boy, what a horrible month for us. I mean, knocked out of the cup 4-2, knocked out of the cup 6-0, dropped out of the promotion playoff spots. This was not a good month for us. I don't know why. I don't know why those teams played so good against us. I mean, we just drew Mansfield Town 1-1 in the league in last episode. So, yeah, I just don't know what happened. I'm just going to assume it was an off day for me, and hopefully we can rebound in the next episode better. That next episode is coming out tomorrow, so you should subscribe if you're new. Thank you guys for watching, and it is J Beebs signing off.